y'all doing? Hope everybody's feeling good and great and all of that shit. Y'all know I'm the hood meteorologist. So look, today I woke up early and it was like so fucking nice outside. Like nice. Like to where you can have a refreshing, cool drink. So I was like, oh shit, okay. Now I don't drink this shit all the time and sometimes, but you know, it is something I will go and get this with no whipped cream. And that's a frappe from McDonald's. But I like the way that, and I know I shouldn't be at McDonald's at all, but I should never say, but anyway, it's true. But I don't like mine too icy. Like I like mine to be kind of liquidy so I can suck it like, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's like they make it too thick, it's no good for me, right? And went to the right McDonald's. The guy who was just he had such great customer service. Shout out to him. I believe he was a manager or some shit like that. Um and yeah, I was just drinking that like feeling so good. And then that was in the morning. And then when I came out back out in the afternoon, like around 2 o'clock, it's fucking cold. I'm like, what the fuck? It was just really, but then why am I even discussing that shit? Because it's winter time. So anyway, but anyway, y'all. So look, I had also came across, y'all know I am deep elf into the podcast world. I love hearing stories, especially Black people stories. My people stories. And I came across. Wait, before I say that, I also want to before I tell y'all about what we gonna talk about, what I'm gonna talk about, and also share the video that I pulled, but a clip is I love this one show called uh what the fuck is it called? Trap Queens. Yo, that shit was so good. I think I talked about it before, but that shit was so good because I'm just always like, it's very intriguing to just watch these women and their stories and like how they was in the crime and why would you put yourself in that position. So I know I would never kind of do no shit like that. So I just feel like they just have to be so brave to do that. Like I was just like, hey, no way in the fuck I'm doing no shit like that. And there was a whole bunch of them. So there is a one chick who I watch a lot. Her name is Bella. And this one lady I just came across, she said that she put Bella on. I guess they knew each other when I guess, you know what I'm saying? Her name was Veronica Henderson, I believe her last name is. And she was in the credit card scheme. And she had the shit down. I don't know how the fuck you go and find she on the Art of Dialogue, and she's also on the Matt Cox podcast. This is all on YouTube. You can go and search and listen to her whole story. So I'm just always intrigued by that. Like, oh my God, wow. So when she was on the Art of Dialogue, she said something that was like that made my ears point up. Of course it was, related to it was sex related, and the guy asked her a question about something about prison, and this is what she had to say, and this is what like really caught my attention. So y'all listen up to this real quick.
What made you just want to keep working out and go for it as like this is a part of my career?
It's still good for my mental.
Okay.
It's like therapy as well. It keeps me focused. I go through depression a lot. You go through things in prison sometimes you don't talk about.
For sure.
So some good, some bad.
Do you have nightmares?
I don't have nightmares, no. But there's a lot of things that happen in prison that us women probably don't talk about from officers.
For sure. Like, not to get too deep into it, but is there anything that you could divulge, like some of the things that y'all go through that you can discuss?
Some women got sexually assaulted from officers in prison during that time. And at that time, you couldn't talk about it, or you'll be locked up in the SHU. So now that's traumatic, and I have nightmares about that.
What was the longest you ever spent in the SHU?
8 months.
8 months?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. For those who don't know, SHU is like 23-hour lockdown.
Yeah.
You can only come out to talk on the phone or whatever.
No.
Not even
maybe once a no phone. You could get books, you get mail, pretty much. You could go rec maybe for an hour, a week or a day if they felt like taking you out.
Right.
But 8 months, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. How did you keep yourself from cracking? Because I used to be like, somebody told me, like, sit in the closet and just leave the light on all day. And that's what that feel like.
That's exactly. It didn't break me.
Okay.
It didn't break me. You know, I'm mentally strong, very strong mentally. And I just prayed. Amen. And just did it. Like, kind of like I did the time. What you gonna do?
That's another thing that needs to be talked about. Like, and I wonder is anything actually being done about that? Like, people who are being sexually assaulted in prisons. Like, and she said that, and now I don't know if things change, because this is like my first time. Now I'm sure that happened, but me just hearing someone who's a female who has been in prison and sharing her story, and she said, like, like she had nightmares about that. Now she didn't say it was her who actually went through. I don't know. She said someone. I did catch that. So I could just imagine it. Oh my God, I don't even want to. But something has to be done about that. Like seriously. Because you have some of the worst of the people who be in law enforcement. Like, seriously. I don't know how they pick them. Some people be having like serious mental health issues. Maybe they got bullied. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody to do something like that to somebody that's in a situation like that, like you probably already was a you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can get away with it because these people are incarcerated. Well, you can't, but I'm just saying. That's just awful. I hate to hear that, and it's hurtful, and I just may God continue to just watch over everybody. And the one thing that I did love about what she said, and this is something that I preach to everybody, yo, you have to work out. You don't understand like the adrenaline that you get, the dopamines that, so they say that these good chemicals that release from your body when you working out, and how it also helps you to focus in on what you're doing, as far as like, especially if you put your body through some pressure, you whatever you going through, like it'll be out the window. You understand what I'm saying? And then after that, you feel good, and you won't be so much focused on the fucked up shit that's happening like in your life. Not saying you can't not to deal with it, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, some people can get so consumed by the things that happens to where like they break. And I like that she said that it didn't break her. And I tell y'all this all the time, being mentally, you have to work on your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional well-being. Every day, because it's gonna be some people that come to you all the time. It's all life, just be life in the way it be life in. But you want to be in good spirits as much all the time. Lead with happiness, like Marco said. And shout out to Veronica. Girl, I want to give you you know what I'm saying, for handling yourself well and finding that vehicle to keep your mind focused and in good spirits. Working on your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial. She was working on that when she was working out. Now she got her lollipop fitness. I'm gonna have to check her out and purchase some things from her. You understand what I'm saying? But this is a conversation that definitely needs to be had, and that's like women, and also that also happens to men. I watched another document. Wait, who? No, I haven't seen him in a minute. What the hell is his name? He's from Texas. He did a lot of time in prison. What is his name? Him and Charleston White kind of was going through something. Damn, I can't think of his name, but I see his face. And he was saying something about what was it, a sexual assault? Oh no, they wind up on the people that work there in the prison went in and beat this man like to death. And then like I guess like when you in those type of situations, like you're not supposed to say nothing. And so somebody, I guess like the CEO or whoever came and asked him did he see anything, and he said no. Then he said within like a couple of days, now according to him, that he was out of prison. Because everybody that was around was saying leave him alone and all this sort of shit. It'd be a lot of fuck shit. Child, I don't even want, because I'll just keep on going and keep on going. But for the women, that's in those situations, which is so unfortunate, something definitely has to be done. The laws needs to be written, and this is just a awful situation. It was another girl who was on who served some time, and she was in there, and so she was like, she had to protect herself. She said this motherfucker was doing some creepy shit. You know how motherfuckers do creepy shit? She was like, he was coming by her cell and shit, so she was like, she had to make her a little son, you know what I'm saying? And she said she prayed and all that, and she said this motherfucker came in her room, and she tried to actually played like she was sleeping, knowing that the person was still there. But luckily, like nothing happened to her. But she was like, yo, it's gonna be either me or him. Cause this is how this shit has to go down. So people, protect yourself at all times. Always work on your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional well-being. Do your best to make the right decisions for yourself. Don't get so caught up in this money thing. This money thing make a lot of people do a lot of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's set up to where you gotta have this to be able to do that and all, and that's this is just the way of the world. But you can make your money the legal way. You know what I'm saying? And something that you love doing. So, um, yeah. So shout out to Veronica. I really like your story. She is so pretty, and I'm sure she's sexy because she's sitting down. I know her body T, like the kids be saying, or the gays. I don't know which one is it. T. I don't know. Am I doing? I know I'm doing the wrong finger, but you know what I'm saying. She T. But I'm grateful for her for sharing and all that, and yeah. So people, listen to her words. Please go and watch her. Give her story on the Art of Dialogue, and she's also on the Matt Cox podcast. I like his podcast too. So make sure y'all check her out on both of those. But anyway, y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive ArT. And on February 28th, I will be doing my Seductive ArT workshop live on TikTok. My TikTok is Rill Nice, RILL Nice. Please go and follow. You know what I'm saying? If you got some, I'll follow you back. All that. I ain't one of them celebrities. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got no shit no popping on your shit, I'm not following you back. I'm just saying because I'll be like, I don't know what's going on over here. Maybe you just a spectator. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'll be doing that. And for right now, I'm saying 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I don't know if that's going to be the official time, but I'll keep y'all posted. And y'all know I'm also an author. The title of my book is called QUICKIE. It's 7 short erotic stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And I am a designer / fashion architect. And my brand is Rill Nice by Rill. I will be selling some of my things on TikTok by the end of this week. So please be looking out for that. As some lady wear and shit. So, which is some something from the winter, like excuse me, that was a big one. So please be checking. Please be looking out for that. And y'all know, if I resonate with you, which I hope I do, please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And if I resonate with you, you know, I just said that. God damn, what the fuck? And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be humble, be focused, be ambitious, be vocal, be opinionated, be about your motherfucking money. Black people be black and proud. Be well mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Be grateful. Be supportive. Be a great listener. Be a great friend. Be on top of your shit. Be encouraged. Be happy. Black people, yes, because we have to say this because it be going out the window sometimes. I don't even be understanding it. Black people, well, I do understand. Be black and proud and wear that shit loud. You know what James Brown said? I'm black and I'm proud. The hell? Be confident. Be genuine. Be thoughtful. Be compassionate. Be passionate. Be loving. Be all these great things, because you know over here we all about we on the highway to the Most High. And in the midst of you doing that, all of that, don't you fold, don't you think twice. And that is, you always be you, because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.